Hi guys, it's Connie from Magic in the Work here. Just thought we'd drop in real quick. I wanted to share a new deck of cards that I got with you. My new deck is called the Wiccapedia Spell Deck. And what this is, it is a deck of cards that actually have different little mini spells to help us with our everyday practice. So with this deck of cards, they are broken up into different categories. And the categories include spirituality, family, cleansing and purity, protection, pets and nature, healing, self-care, love, money and career, and the Sabbats. Now the Sabbats we're going to be doing as bonuses. So the first one that we'll be doing, of course, will be for the summer solstice. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to be just a little extra bonus. But we wanted to include in this, we want to make it something that you're interested in. We want to make it for you. So what we've decided to do, we're going to try and get a new video uploaded at least once a week. And we're going to have you tell us what you want to learn about, what spell you would like to be working, what category you would like to work out of. So what we'll do, we decided today that we are going to do the cleanse and charge your workspace just to kind of get us broke in. And then from here, we're going to ask you to help us choose which category we're going to do for next week. So after this video, I want you to chime in and let me know which category you would like to pull from. We will pull one, do that working, and kind of teach you about it and all of that. So the first thing I want to show you is this card. So as you'll notice here, this card has the moon phases on it. It tells you when is the best time for you to do this working. So of course, this working can be done in any moon phase. It talks about the different gods, goddesses, spiritual things like that. It tells us which crystals to use for the working, which herbs might be used for some of the workings, what color candles might be used. So all of our information is actually listed in this card. And they even have the little spell, which of course, just because these things are named on this card does not mean if we don't have the certain crystal that we can't do the spell. No, no. Remember, we make these our own, okay? We do what we feel because it is all about our intention. If it tells me to use a tiger's eye and I don't have a tiger eye, I can always use a quartz crystal, because quartz crystal, remember, represents any crystal. It's for charging. And I know some people will come at me for that, but that's just my belief. It doesn't have to be yours, okay? If it calls for a red candle and I don't have a red candle, but I have a pink one or I have a white one and I feel I can use that, then I'm going to use that, okay? The only rule that I really want to get across, and it's not even a rule, it's just who we are as witches. When we're doing these workings, especially on things like the love, I need to emphasize to everyone, please do not do any working where you are trying to manipulate someone else's free will, okay? We can do workings to make ourselves be noticed. We can do workings to bring out true feelings in someone, things like that. But you never want to try and bring out feelings in someone that are not there already, okay? You do not want to try and do a working for someone to fall in love with you when they don't even know who you are, okay? Get yourself noticed and let things happen naturally, okay? So that's the only real thing that I want to say about this. Anything else pretty much is open, as long as you're doing it for the right reasons and you are not causing any harm to yourself or anyone, okay? So let's have some fun, all right? So the first thing that this card tells us, and remember, this is to cleanse and charge our workspace. And this one actually deals or calls on Hecate to help cleanse, because you know she is the mother of magic and witchcraft. I am going to be getting some statues in. I wish I had one, but that's okay. We do have our keys here that also help represent Hecate. So anyway, once we've cast our circle, I've already blessed and cleansed everything with my Palo Santo. So once we've cast our circle, and before we begin to cast our spell, it's important to invoke Hecate, the goddess of magic and witchcraft. She will bring about a peaceful ambiance and will balance the energies around you. You can perform this ritual every time you cast any spell. Hecate's main corresponding colors are silver, white, and gold. So you see here I have the white candle. And this spell also talks about having a small bowl of salt, a small bowl of water, and crystals of our choice. So we chose to have the quartz crystal and the amethyst. Okay, so those are the two that we felt the need today that we wanted next to us. So it tells us here that we need to place the candle on our altar and light it. Now, just because I only have one here doesn't mean I only need one. I can have more if I choose. So I'm going to light my candle. And then it tells me to bring my element of water and set it next to my candle. And my element of salt for earth. And then of course we do have our crystals here to represent earth. So we've got the 4 elements represented as we have the air around us. So as we sit here, we are going to kind of focus on what our intent of this working is. And of course it is to cleanse and charge our workspace. So we're just going to focus on that for a few minutes. And then the card tells us to recite this spell. Hecate, goddess of magic, I ask for you to shine down your divine light. Cleanse the energy of this space in preparation for my spell. Every part of my being is bathed in your light, and I am channeled with your excellence. My space is now cleansed and charged, and I can go on with whatever working it is that I'm going to be working on. You can do this every time you sit down to do any type of spell work. You can do it whenever you feel the need to do it. You don't have to do it at all. But this is just the spell that we chose to do our opening of the series with. And we hope you'll join us and interact with us, talk to us about some of the things that you do. We would love to learn about some of the ways that you cleanse your space. We are all here for the same reason, that's to learn. And I learn as much from you as hopefully you do from me. And we look forward to having this little get together, this little chat once a week, and hope that this helps. So until next week, blessed be.